Good morning, everyone, or well, good afternoon if you're watching it in the afternoon, or good evening, or good night, whatever time you're watching this video. Welcome to part 6 of my interval series. Today we are going to go over the minor second and the minor seventh. Alright, now these two are really great intervals. I'm big fans of all of these, but these two in particular are very easy to remember if you have the right context and the right song. But I will caution you, if you have not watched my video on the major second and the major seventh, stop this video, pause it, go and watch that video first, and then come back to this video, because once you do that and you really have the majors in your ear, this will be a lot easier to get. The minor second, the minor seventh will be a lot easier if you get the majors first. So that being said and that being out of the way, let's start with the minor second. Now again, we're going to start on C4, middle C if you're using a piano or piano app to help you with your pitch referencing. So middle C, and then a minor second above that is very close. It's literally the next note up. So that'd be but it'd actually be the black note above that, which would be a D flat or a C sharp depending on your preference. So you've got your C4, and then you go up 1/2 step, and that's your minor second interval. It's super close. It's very close. It's literally the closest thing. Now as I'm playing this, if you're already thinking of a certain movie, you got it. That's Jaws. If you've ever seen the old horror film Jaws, good for you. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to watch it. Everybody should watch it at least once, because the theme song for that movie centers on the minor second interval, and so but it actually starts a little bit lower, so it's more like. And it's that, but it's still a minor second. I just bring it back to the C4 to help you, because you can hear higher pitches just a little bit easier in this case, because that's really low. So that's your minor second, guys. Now, if you're not a Jaws fan, or if you don't want to watch that movie, okay, fine. But there's another song that has the minor second in it, and it's actually it's more kid-friendly. It's the Pink Panther theme song, and if you've never seen the Pink Panther, it's an old cartoon, quite funny. Again, watch that. It's very wholesome and entertaining for you. Well, that theme song is something like this, and you get that idea. So that opening part is the minor second, and there you go. So that is the Pink Panther theme song. And if you are unfamiliar with either of these songs, I have put videos in my Journal Songs playlist for both of those, so that you can listen to those at your leisure and help you understand those. Give those a check. Love to see that. But that's the minor second, guys. That's the minor second. It's very simple in that it's just right next door. If you play any note on the piano, or if you go one note up or one note down, it's a minor second. It's a half step, and a half step is just the next note up or down on the piano wherever you are. But those two songs are great reference points. Again, there are lots more out there, but those are just the two that most everybody tends to use when they're learning minor second intervals. So there you go. All right. Next one is our minor seventh. Our minor seventh, again, we're going to start on C4, and we're going to go ascending, so we're going to go up. So it's going to go, and that's our minor seventh. As opposed to the major seventh, which we had in a previous video. And remember, we talked about how that one kept wanting to drive up. This one doesn't do that. Minor seventh doesn't really do that. It actually wants to slide down if you go with your feelings on that one. If you're in tune with your feelings, you'll do well. So you have to go, and then it just kind of naturally wants to slide down a note. And that's actually the melodic line for the song that I'm using as a reference for this. If you are a musical theater fan, you already know that I am, so I use musical theater references all the time. If you're not a musical theater fan, I understand, sort of. Give them a shot, guys. They're not terrible. But this song is from a very well-known musical, and it's actually, I believe, in production to have a remake done, which I'm interested to see. But it's from West Side Story, and it's Somewhere. And in that song, there's a line that goes, "There's a place for us." And then it keeps going and sings lots of great stuff. But that opening part, "There's a place," minor seventh, and then it goes down. It still has that feeling of wanting to go down, and so the melodic line just does that, and it works really well. There you go. That is the song, and that is literally the best one I like to use to teach minor seventh. Listen to it if you've never heard it before. If you have heard it before, give it another listen. It never hurts to listen to it again. I've put a link to this song as well in the Journal Songs playlist on my channel. Give that a check. It's Barbra Streisand singing it, and there are others that sing that song, but I'm a big fan of Barbra Streisand, so you get that one on my playlist. If you want to listen to somebody other than her, have at it. It's okay. The interval's still there in the song. And that's your minor seventh. So, guys, minor second, minor seventh. I went pretty fast. Did you get it? Okay. If you didn't get it, go back, listen to them again. Take your time. Intervals are not easy to get, but once you get them, you can't forget. You just can't. So, that's all I've got for today. Just a couple of reminders. Again, the Journal Songs playlist is on there. If you don't understand what I'm talking about when it says Journal Songs, listen to each song and then tell me your thoughts on that. Again, those are not my videos. I don't own those, so if you comment on those videos, then I won't see that. You'll have to send me a comment in one of my videos in order for me to know that you listen to them. But if you want to get in touch with me, this channel is great for that. If you want to use my Instagram, it's Caleb with a K, K-L-E-B, R711, that's my Instagram. And if you want to check me out on Twitter, that's MR_Revis, R-E-A-V-I-S. That's my Twitter. So please shoot me a line. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. Also, a little bit of homework on this. If you understand these two intervals, find songs that I have not mentioned before that have those intervals, and then tell me where they are in the comments. Post in the comments the song and what particular part of that song has that interval. I would love to hear from you. Really, truly, do that for me. I would really love to see it. It makes my day. That being said, if you like this video, hit like and subscribe to my channel for some more content. Would love to see that. And like always, guys, stay in tune.